Steve, healthcare and the Obamacare premium extension. I have people that affects the real lives of real people, and a lot of Democrats say this plan allows the party to keep framing that issue and have a fight where they either can help the people or make Republicans own the failure. I have people telling me it's definitely going to pass, and I have people telling me it's definitely not going to pass. And by pass, I mean not just the Senate, but the House and signed into law. So, how do you think that will go between now and December?
I would have told you a month ago, I thought it would definitely pass. Today, I'm not so sure. I think the president's leaned pretty hard into a message that it doesn't need to. We'll see if he changes. You know, we've seen polls from his own pollster saying if the Republicans don't do this, they're going to pay a big price in the midterm elections. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think it is the reality, though. Part of the political problem that the president has and Republicans are going to have is people see these increases like they're going to get a bill
Yeah.
and they're going to have to pay it, and it's not, you can talk about it all you want or say it's not happening, but they're going to get a bill and it's going to be more, and they're not going to like that, and they are going to take it out on the people who are in power.
Yeah. Hogan, Steve's saying very succinctly what many Democratic members of Congress are saying and other strategists. How does your party address and deal with the reality that healthcare premiums are going to go up? Democrats say, let's address it. And your party says, humana, humana, humana.
No, that's not what they're saying. First of all. Second of all, I think Steve's right in that they will most likely blame the party in power. But much like 10
Well,
to
not
20
just, sorry to interrupt, but not just the party in power, but the party which is not made this a priority.
Okay, my mind's going to
Well,
melt.
your party has not made a priority of extending the Obamacare subsidies.
Mark,
Yeah.
the reason we're talking about this is
Yeah.
because it failed. You are paying more because Democrats got everything they wanted. It's their Obamacare. No
Yeah.
Republican voted for it. And now we're in a place where you're seeing skyrocketing premiums,
What's
hold on.
Yeah.
No. Which, by the way, were written by Democrats and voted for by Democrats to sunset at the end of this year. And if we can't get rid of a COVID era provision when there is no global pandemic because of COVID now, what the hell is happening here?
Okay, all your points are good. What's Speaker Johnson and President Trump's plan to make healthcare more affordable?
First of all, in the one big beautiful bill, there was a cost sharing provision that would have brought premiums down by 12%. Democrats in the Senate took it to the parliamentarian, plucked it out, and said, enjoy. And the
Okay.
parliamentarian said, no, you can't have that. So
Yeah.
premiums
Yeah.
were not going to come down
Yeah.
because of the one big beautiful bill, because they
Well,
refused to have that conversation.
before Steve fact checks you on that, you're
It's
doing
true.
you're doing ancient history today. What is President Trump and Speaker Johnson's plan to make healthcare more affordable?
I am most certain over the course of the next several months, when this debate becomes a reality and a conversation where, as you know, people in the House and the Senate and the White House will have to deal with the realization.
Why don't they have a plan? Why don't they have a plan
what
today,
they are going
Hogan?
to do.
Why don't they
I
have a
don't
plan?
know what they're
Why
going
don't they have
to
a
do
plan
yet.
today?
The
Why don't
current
they?
system doesn't work.
Well,
so
okay,
it's clear we're going to have to fix it.
But President Trump has been railing against the ineffectiveness of Obamacare for a long time.
So have the people.
Why doesn't he and the Speaker? Why don't they have a plan now?
Well, I didn't say they didn't. What I said was,
what is their plan? What is their plan?
Well, I'm not going to get ahead.
What are the bullet points?
I'm not getting ahead of the Speaker. I'm not going to get ahead of the
Look, the
President.
reality is on
Steve, let me
healthcare.
just say, I'm giving Steve a machete, a pinata, and no blindfold. Have at it.
I'm not going to get into the weeds about the Senate parliamentarian who's not a Democrat or a Republican. The one big beautiful bill was passed by the Republicans with only Republican votes, and if they didn't lower health care costs in that bill, it's all on them. Second, the Republicans have had years to come up with a health care plan. Where's your health care plan? I haven't seen one. Donald Trump has said since he first got elected president, we're going to have big, beautiful health care. I haven't seen any big, beautiful health care. They have yet to come up with a plan. So
It's a secret.
if you don't like Obamacare,
it's a secret. It's a secret.
If you don't like Obamacare, you run the Congress. What's your plan?
The mere fact we're even having a conversation about healthcare shows you it didn't work. Your plan didn't work.
The more you say Obamacare didn't work, the greater impetus, onus, it would seem to me, to be for you to say, and here's what we're going to do to fix it.
I don't concede that Obamacare doesn't work. The fact of the matter is it got a lot more people covered. It actually has brought down costs. It hasn't
Then why are
brought
we
them
having a
down far
conversation? It
enough.
hasn't brought down cost. No, it hasn't brought down costs. It's gone up at least 60% in some cases.
And it got rid of
hundreds of
pre-existing
percent in others.
conditions, which was the number one problem that many people don't like and still don't like, and that Donald Trump and the Republicans seem to want to bring back.
Hogan, let's try it this way. Let's just stipulate that Donald Trump and Speaker Johnson don't have a plan. We can stipulate that because they don't. Why don't they have a plan?
I disagree.
Because name the plan. You follow it closely.
No,
They have a
Mark,
secret. They have a secret
I've done
plan.
this long enough
Hold
to
on,
know.
Hogan. They have a secret plan. Is that what you're saying? You don't
No,
want to
what I'm
get
saying is I'm not going to get ahead of anything Republicans are going to have, and not to mention the fact.
But Hogan,
Speaker,
if they had,
hold
if
on,
they,
Mark.
if they had a
hold on.
plan,
This
they'd
is
tell
so
us.
obnoxious.
No.
It's very clear. Speaker Johnson has publicly said we are going to have this debate and we're going to present something to the American people. He's
Right.
not going to try and go in the back room like the Democrats did and ram it down your throat, pass it before you know what's in it, a la Nancy Pelosi. They're going to have that conversation. Not to mention the White House has also been out in front of this and talking about they have a plan as well. I am most certain.
But Hogan, they don't have a plan.
Much like the 20 million people that came into this country illegally, don't
Yeah.
worry, we fixed it. Much like the spikes in crime, we fixed it. Don't worry, the economy was in shambles, fixed it too. And now we're going to fix this as well.
Really?
Don't worry.
You fixed the economy?
You,
Yeah.
inflation's way lower than it was ever under
That is
Joe
not
Biden.
true.
It's
Inflation is
gas
not
prices are
lower than
record
it
lows as
was.
well. Egg
Inflation-
prices are down. I
That
don't know
is
what you're talking
factually
about.
untrue.
Hogan, let's just stick with
Inflation is
healthcare.
not down from last year.
Yeah. Hogan, let's talk about healthcare. Let's talk about healthcare. Again, I appreciate that they say they're going to work on it, and I appreciate an open process.
Sure.
But the president's been against Obamacare for a decade.
Of course. So have we all.
So where's his plan? Not even a comprehensive plan. What are his ideas that he's for? He says he's kind of for this idea of not sending money to the insurance companies and sending it directly to people.
Sure.
Is that been studied? Has there been hearings? It's a good idea.
No, I don't know the White House's plan because I don't work at the White House anymore. And even you, Mark, it's been a while since you've been in and around campaigns. But there's a cardinal rule about not actually getting ahead of your principles, number one. And number two, why would we put something out now to have Democrats shoot at it? This is going to be a conversation
Logan,
to actually address the problems that they caused, much like all the rest of it.
Cozy Earth still offering you 40% off all site products, everything on cozyearth.com using the promo code two-way. It's like Black Friday. Every day is Black Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Black Friday, where you can get 40% off by going to cozyearth.com. That includes the sheets, the towels, the bubble cuddle blanket, everything. These are things viscous made from bamboo. They help you when it's warm. They keep you cool. And when it's cool, they keep you warm. They're basically magic. They're made by voodoo. And you can go right now to get it all, including the pants that I recommend. Wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth. Right now, 40% off on the entire site. Really nice blankets, towels, sheets, pants, shirts, everything. 40% off. Go to cozyearth.com. Use the code two-way, 40% off. cozyearth.com, promo code two-way. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America. And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and two-way tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.